Welcome back to the MFW you talk about. It was terrible, but we are back with part 2 of Warzone in the land of the hobbits in New Zealand, and we have our main event. It is going to be undisputed women's tag team action. Seen a lot of these two young ladies, the Birds of Prey, Batgirl and Black Canary, just fending off contender after contender, but now we have a bit of a dream team forming. Two individuals who have never teamed before, and with good reason. They're not even from the same universes, but they will be teaming for the first time, attempting to pick up a win over the tag team champions. It'll be a match of tag team expertise and experience versus two all-star individual competitors trying to unify to form an impressive team of their own. I'm your host, your commentator, your friendly neighborhood Roman Empire. Good to have you back here at MFW as always as we roll on. And why only the one match? Well, you're about to find out. But after this, we're supposed to hear from Iron Patriot, the man I presume to be Norman Osborn, as to exactly why he chose to focus his attacks on Tony Stark, Iron Man. But before we get to that, before we move on, we have this incredible matchup as She-Hulk, one half of the tag team that will face off against Birds of Prey. Now, what potential partner could she have that she's never teamed with before that could stand in the same ring with She-Hulk and provide the support she needs to form a team? Obviously, she's a member of the Avengers. It could have been Captain Marvel, but Captain Marvel, as we saw, was in action in part 1. Had her own things to do. So, could have reached out to Marvel. Plenty of people in that realm that she is aware of, that she has worked with before, but someone approached She-Hulk for this match, and I think when you see who it is, she couldn't turn down the offer. And now, making her way to the ring, we haven't seen her in some time, has repackaged herself essentially, coming back with a vengeance. Wonder Woman, Queen of the Amazons, War Goddess, one of the first female, if not the first female superhero in comics history. Wonder Woman teaming with She-Hulk, two absolute powerhouses looking to enforce their will on the undisputed women's tag team champions. Can they do so? That we're about to find out. But I think the odds certainly do not look bad for the challengers in this one. Again, it'll come down to a matter of tag team experience, having worked with one another, knowing that chemistry versus the sheer overwhelming individual power of the challengers. Hope you guys are having a good one. Still grooving, still trying to get my feel on, but we kick off. Heat's not helping. You know how the heat is, just saps you, man. Oh, big Hurricane Rana. Don't usually see that kind of acrobatic expertise from a powerhouse, a giantess like She-Hulk. Statuesque form, pulling off such a big maneuver. Bulldog, but I guess she expected her opponents didn't see it coming either. Ooh, kick to the head. Hung up now on the ropes. She-Hulk, rather impressive in the early goings here. Ooh, getting a little sassy. Using that large frame to her advantage, a wise, obvious strategy against a smaller opponent. Batgirl coming in with a flying clothesline, but couldn't even floor She-Hulk. Staggered her a bit, but that was about it. Tag made here. Wisely so, making quick tags. Oh! World's cutest scoop slam, apparently. Oh! Using both individuals' combined strength to lift She-Hulk. Not a bad strategy at all. Snap suplex here, though, as She-Hulk attempts to keep her momentum going against Black Canary. Irish whipping back towards the corner. Oh, ref got sandwiched there for a second. Billy Bowtie still on his feet, though. Tag made. Oh, drop kick. So far, great tag team tactics from the Birds of Prey. Have been very impressive. Into that submission, knees into the back. Very impressive so far. The tag team strategy from Black Canary and Batgirl, making the most of their experience. And considering the toughness and the strength of their opponents, obviously a valid strategy to try and do some more damage and keep yourselves from taking a lot. Obviously, a few moves of power offense can do a hell of a lot of damage to you if you're on the receiving end of either of these two women, She-Hulk or Wonder Woman, who's now tagged into this match. A little bit more experience with Wonder Woman has Batgirl and Black Canary and know one another a bit better, so can anticipate more and plan more. However, they did not know who their opponents would be, so there is a bit of an adjustment period. I have to imagine that was part of the strategy of putting this team together. A tornado Beal here, just spinning about her opponent, making the most of that strength advantage. Ooh, big backhand. You heard the impact there. And now a quick tag. Surprising tag team efficiency from a team that's never worked together before. Double shoulder block. Charging tackle from those two powerhouses has to feel like getting hit by two trucks. Even with the power dampeners in this arena, those two clearly have the strength advantage, the power advantage. Not going to feel pleasant. Down she goes. Yosuke cutter. And now She-Hulk returning the favor from earlier with that stretch. Knees into the back. Not about to let that earlier submission go without returning the favor, as we said. Clothesline. Excuse me. Irish whip. I'm mixing up clotheslines and Irish whips. I don't know where that came from. Oh, bird's eye view. Could this be it? Black Canary into the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Hit him with that tag finisher, but She-Hulk, a tough customer, not enough to put her down. And She-Hulk and Wonder Woman been pretty good about tagging in and out, keeping each other fresh. Oh, could this be? Yep, setting up for the Gamma Bomb. Down she goes. Into the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Black Canary kicking out. Probably the least damaged of the two on the Birds of Prey side of the ring. She-Hulk now, though, gaining momentum. Using that power. Big spine buster. What would it mean for the Undisputed Women's Tag Team division if She-Hulk and Wonder Woman were to pull out the win here? Would we see the forming of a new super team, an all-star team, if you will, that really could threaten the rest of the tag team division? Big spinning heel kick. We're getting a little ahead of ourselves. First, Birds of Prey is in the way. If the champs can fend off these two, obviously that would change the game. Perhaps these two would have to go their separate ways or come up with another plan to defeat the Birds of Prey, who have been surprisingly, well, I wouldn't say surprisingly, but certainly impressively dominant as tag team champions. Really only the one loss to the Teen Titans, Starfire and Raven, only to then fend them off in a repeat match and in singles competition, defeating each member. Oh, wait a minute. Canary Cry being set up here, perhaps? No. Leg drop DDT. Focusing on the high impact offense to the face, setting up perhaps for that Canary Cry. We saw her focus on the arm a great deal with Starfire and then lock in that triangle hold for the third time to get the submission. Black Canary very much a strategist in that sense. Picks a body part and goes after it. Ooh, right hand to the jaw. Heard the impact. Wonder Woman in this match. Knees to the back, backstabber with force. Diana fighting back, though. Oh, could this be? Amazon driver. Into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, 2.9. She-Hulk managed. Excuse me. Voice broke there. She-Hulk managed to intercept Batgirl and keep her from breaking up the pin, but Black Canary kicking out at the very last moment of her own power. Wonder Woman probably wasn't expecting that, hitting her finishing maneuver there. Not enough to put away one half of the champs, though. And I think that's just part of the resiliency, the effect of the momentum of being a champion that's been so dominant. You just get this feeling you cannot allow yourself to lose. It's incredible what a victory streak can do for the mindset of any particular superstars. The submission is locked in here, and Black Canary is fighting desperately to get out. Big elbows to the face, separating these two. Oh, right into that triangle armbar we've seen before. Will this be enough? Don't think so. She hasn't really worked the arm as much, but a last-minute desperation maneuver to do some damage to Wonder Woman and get out of that predicament. This has been a hell of a match so far with these two teams. Wonder Woman and She-Hulk clearly have solidified themselves not as just some Franken team, some all-star team, but as a legitimately effective tag team. Oh, reversal by Black Canary, spinning out of that attempted sidewalk slam, maybe backbreaker. Oh, coming up short on the dropkick, though. She's a little dizzied. Is Wonder Woman and Black Canary, really. Assaulting relentlessly now, and then, oh, fireman's carry drop. That snake eyes on the apron. Already at a 6 count, Billy Bowtie is. Black Canary has to get them back in the ring at an 8 count, and finally, both women back in the ring. Ooh! This is it. Canary cry. No, another leg drop DDT. Perhaps just not confident that a Canary cry would end things right now. Oh, Billy Bowtie. God damn it, Billy Bowtie. You're killing me. Can our refs have some spatial awareness? Bird's eye view. And how are you already up, man? Already into the pin. 1, 2. Broken up by She-Hulk. And now She-Hulk with a bulldog to Black Canary. But Batgirl taking the moment to reverse DDT as everyone is laid out. Batgirl the only one standing at the moment. Our referees, I think it's a resistance thing. You get used to being pummeled so much by these superstars. Eventually, you just build up a tolerance. Because Billy Bowtie is back on his feet for the second time after a big train wreck. And now we see the acrobatic comeback of Batgirl fighting back into this while She-Hulk is off the apron and Wonder Woman is without backup. Could present an opportunity to end this. Calling for Wonder Woman to get to her feet. Setting up for an aerial maneuver here from the middle rope. No! Came up short. Looked like she was going for a neck breaker. Came up short. Embarrassingly so. And Black Canary has to make the tag in here. And now neither woman has their partner at their side. Spinning heel kick from Black Canary. And now, went for a single leg drop kick and deflected. Black Canary and Wonder Woman the only ones left in this ring. Oh! Big right hand. No. You don't need to do this. Black Canary can't take this kind of fall. Oh, this is going to hurt. Good God! Spine first into the floor. Crowd chanting, this is awesome. I don't know about that. She could be seriously hurt. You are bloodthirsty heathens, all of you. Come on now. Oh, dropkick to Wonder Woman's spine first under the apron. How Black Canary can even walk right now? No clue. No idea. Tough as nails, this woman. Gotta be when you're married to Oliver Queen. Although I'm sure in some continuities right now they're divorced or something. Oh, wait a minute. Pump handle. Oh, good God. At a 6 count already. This has been, as a certain announcer would say, a slobber knocker of a match. Neither of these two teams holding back. Doesn't matter if they're all heroes. They will absolutely do what it takes to win. Up onto the top turnbuckle sits Black Canary as Wonder Woman setting up perhaps for a big avalanche maneuver, gut wrench, suplex. Wonder Woman looks like she's confident in her handiwork right now, but if I'm her, I'm capitalizing on this damage. Tossing her towards Batgirl, almost as if begging her, go ahead and tag her in. Here's your partner, make the tag. Ooh, knees to the face. And a final one for punctuation. Heard the impact on that one. Wonder Woman is feeling it. Wonder Woman and She-Hulk have been so impressive in this match. Can't say enough. Not just as individuals, but as a tag team have worked so well together. Perhaps having those similar styles and preferences has something to do with it. Into that armbar now. Oh, wait a minute. Turned it. It looked like Black Canary was trying to escape, and she turned it into a little joint manipulation here. Interesting. That is probably that Greco-Roman expertise from Diana, knowing how to do that pancration style, that Greco-Roman style wrestling. Very innovative offense. Turning one submission as she attempted to escape into a bit of limb manipulation. Wonder Woman has her in the corner here. When things are hesitating now, though. It looks like She-Hulk is saying something to Wonder Woman. Perhaps coming up with some sort of strategy, giving her an idea. But whatever it is, it's caused Diana to slow her assault, and I'm not sure this is the best idea. Giving the champions time to recover, or to even have a second thought about what they should be doing, is potentially dangerous. And this is exactly why. Give her a moment to recover, and suddenly Black Canary is back with a vengeance and likely a plan. Taking it to Wonder Woman here. I think that was a fatal mistake. Had an opportunity to perhaps go for a double team. Instead, She-Hulk being tagged in here. And these two now fighting it out. Black Canary getting her back in the Birds of Prey's corner. Could we see another bird's eye view? Third time, perhaps the charm. Will it be? Into the pin. 1, 2. Broken up at a 2 count. Oh! Accidental dropkick. Batgirl was going for a dropkick on Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman Irish whipped Black Canary in the way. Oh! Batarang roundhouse kick. Wonder Woman was going to get involved, but instead went back to dealing with Black Canary. That might have been a fatal mistake. 1, 2, 3, and it was. You could see Wonder Woman going for the submission on the outside there on Black Canary. Probably put a little too much faith that She-Hulk would be fine one-on-one with Batgirl, and made a crucial mistake. In the end, Birds of Prey are victorious. Absolutely critical mistake at the end there, but a hell of a match between both teams. And there's Raven and Starfire, clearly not done with the Undisputed Women's Tag Team Champions. Obviously the only team to ever defeat them, so must not be done. Still believe they should win and can win those tag team titles, but we move forward. Iron Patriot has something he wants to say with regards to Iron Man. So let's find out what that is. There you see him in the ring. Iron Patriot said to address his recent fixation on Tony Stark. I'd say it's safe to say Tony Stark won't sit back and just listen, though, knowing him.
When you're used to performing at a high level every single night like me, it's easy to ignore the little things. Things like whiny, sore losers or traveling to a cesspool of a city like this one. Seriously, I've been to garbage dumps that smell better than this place.
Obviously not starting off on a cordial foot with the MFW audience here in Auckland, New Zealand.
The biggest mistake you can make in a war is waiting to be hit first. I never wait. I always swing first. That's why you all hate me. I've knocked down every one of your idols right before your eyes. A shame, I know, but I care about me and me only. So tonight, I'm feeling ready to knock another one of your pathetic idols down, and he's been due for a knockout for a very long time.
I think we all know who he's talking about.
The MFW multiverse may not want to see it right now. They won't want to see their hero crushed in the middle of the ring. Guess what? I've never cared about the MFW multiverse, and I don't care right now. Iron Man, if you're anything close to what they think you are, why don't you come out right now and prove it, boy?
Words of provocation from Iron Patriot, and it looks like Tony Stark, Iron Man, will answer that call. Iron Patriot doesn't exactly look happy about it. I don't think he was expecting Iron Man to respond. I don't know what he was thinking, the kind of egos that both these individuals have. I mean, no surprise here. Tony Stark eating up the reaction of the fans of the multiverse here. That being said, I think it's fairly likely, based on what we've just heard, the words spoken by Iron Patriot, that it is in fact Norman Osborn under that suit. Iron Patriot waiting as Iron Man essentially tells him to hold his horses. He's got something to say, eating up this moment, soaking up the limelight as expected of Tony Stark. Let's hear what he has to say in response.
It's great to be out here in front of all of you. Nothing makes me happier than coming out in front of the MFW multiverse and hearing your support.
Tony Stark doesn't look too agitated by what Iron Patriot had to say. Oddly enough, can't say the same for Iron Patriot.
Oh, hell no, I didn't come out to this ring tonight to be interrupted. Most definitely not by some meddlesome jackass like yourself. So just stand there and wait your turn, boy. I'm gonna say what I came out here to say, and then, and only then, will I let you speak.
You can almost feel the fact that Iron Man isn't agitated is actually frustrating Iron Patriot.
What has happened to this company? That the locker room that was once full of tough guys has been replaced by a bunch of whiny children. It's like we went from the Attitude Era to the Wattitude Era. And I blame you.
Clearly prodding the inflated ego of Iron Patriot.
I'm getting tired of listening to you carry on like this. It's completely revolting. In MFW, I'm the one that makes or breaks careers. I'm the standard that everyone holds themselves to, and I'm the one that's going to humiliate you if you continue to push your self-serving agenda.
The irony of everything just said practically dripping from the words of Iron Patriot.
Here's a little secret. You're just not good enough. That's why you don't get what you want. I know it, the MFW multiverse knows it. Hell, I think even you know it. But look, if you still want to get your ass kicked, I'm always happy to dish it out.
Shots most definitely fired by Tony Stark here. I think we're about to see these two, well, I meant for the future, but I think we might actually about to see these two have it out. Ooh, headbutt, helmet to helmet from Stark to Patriot. And these two are about to go. Oh, crowd got deathly silent here. I think nobody was expecting that. Literally, it's been deafened. I don't know what just happened, but we've lost all sound from our audience. It's like the wind's been taken out of them as these two fight it out. And while this is happening, remember, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that fun stuff I always tell you to do. I don't know how long we'll still be on the air, so I wanted to get that out there. And remember, be good to each other. Very unlike what is going on with these two right now on the outside of the ring. And Stark has just laid out Patriot as Billy Bowtie gets things back in order. We are signing off our episode of Warzone here. Come back for more episodes of MFW.